Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be playing some city skylines, and I already have a city built, so I'll show you guys what I have done. Don't disregard the mask, it's all good. I just don't want to use it. I just want to use it for some reason. I just need to make sure the stream's working well, so I'm going to check my phone because it's handy dandy, God, trust me. Still keep those comments live. Hope they're still working. I'm gonna just turn. Haha, sticky keys. I think they're on. Alright. It's not, it's good. Alright. We're in. Let's just, I gotta get rid of the mods that I currently have enabled, because they weren't with the map I currently have. Load game. I called it this. I had to do something. Yeah. It goes offline from time to time, guys. Don't worry, it will crash sometimes. Just reload the stream. It's okay, it's just my internet. Learn to live with it. Anyways, guys, I'll show you what I have done with my city as soon as we load in here. Alright, so this is my current city. Of course, right now we only have 24,000 balance, as I have been working on it a bit. So now what I want to do is make sure we have enough fire control throughout the entire town. So we're going to make sure we have to build a fire station somewhere that can control every single area, which that is a good spot. Now, you might have to remove buildings in the beginning when you start placing down your fire stations and your medical stuff, your police stations. It's all good. So make sure you place down a few schools so people can get enough stuff, and just use that until you have no money left. Now we have no money left currently, but we do have everything we need for resources. It should be alright. The medical institute should be going throughout the entire town besides down here, which I'm going to have to fix as soon as I get 10,000 grand, which should be pretty soon. So we can speed it up here and watch and see how the city prospers. People will start to build as soon as they see everything that is coming around. As you see, people are moving in. We're getting money. We're prospering quickly here with all our industrial zones and everything down here. So to make your industrial zones work, I forgot to expand water source, which I should have done. I'm expanding my industrial zones out this way so we can have enough. So I can have neighborhoods down here and industrial zones out here, so it's more clear with this roundabout we have formed. It makes it so it's not polluted and people won't get sick because of it. It helps out the entire environment. Now, as you may see, our electricity is going down, so we're going to have to start placing wind turbines along the coast, because these provide some more power for all of us. So as soon as these connect and get more wind, we should be able to see our power and power institute go up. Now these do cost, which is pretty high, so you want to make sure you get money before you start putting down all the power sources you need. So right now the electricity availability is still pretty low. So I need to make sure I watch this and place some more of these so the electricity prosperity can go up. And just be careful you're watching this, because every time you place more housing, the power institute will go up, and you gotta make sure you place more power plants away. So you gotta place some over here, like over here down here. Now you might want to start placing wind turbines for the moment, since these are the ones that give you the most power for the moment, that are most cheap. And look at that. So we now hit our next population with Tiny Town. So we have park areas, landscaping, event policies, park policies, you name it. We have a lot of these policies for districts that we can finally create. So we also have main parks and parks that we can place down because of park areas. So yeah, that's basically what we have. We can also have path decorations in the parks that we have, and new canals, park fences, park with trees, tennis courts, park maintenance buildings. But yes, we hit a milestone. Our next one, the next milestone will be over here. 2,200 as a boom town, which will be 2,200 population. So over here, there's nothing we need to worry about besides the new services, which is parks and plazas for people who need land surface area. So let's pause for now. Place just one little park down here so people can at least have some leisure and go see the park. And don't forget about the people up here. They're going to need one as well, because they live up there on the other neighborhood. So it's good to have two for the start of your city. Now we're going to create our first district. So we should just wait until we have tall buildings before we start creating our districts, including these high ones or tall ones to start off. Which I do have the World Trade Center Twin Towers. I have only part 1 here, because I do not have the full asset for this, so I'm gonna have to get the asset as soon as I'm done with building the city and everything. So the leisure is okay for now. Yeah, we do not have enough money. We're not even close yet to having enough money for that. So we just gotta wait for a little while. And now I should probably place another power plant while we can, because the more power, the more prosperous we will become. So now our electricity availability will go up and stay there for a little while all their houses start moving in. As you may see, the population is not really going up because we have all of these houses placed down. And yeah, we have a few neighborhoods. To start off, we have schools. Now people are complaining about the crimes. Now the police coverage isn't that good. So we never placed down a police station yet. So we better do that somewhere in the city as soon as we get enough money. Which will come shortly, because we have our proper industries. They should help out with getting us more money to be able to prosper and place down a police station. So let's just wait a little bit, and we should get enough money to purchase a police station. The institute is coming up. It's good. We're getting about almost 200 each day now. Close. So as soon as we reach the 12,000 mark, we have to place this down and then show for them. We need to see this entire town prosper, not do anything else. As police stations are in need, I need to start making sure crime is nothing that will be bothering this town. So you see there's a lot of cars down here. These neighborhoods are very popular to start off. You may see police cars will drive by and make sure everything is secure. They will drive by the industries and everything. The roundabout is a great thing for that. People can travel, drive around, come into the city, leave the city. It's just a wonderful thing to have if you're building. So yes, now we can build park areas with the park area tool. If I want a park in my city, I will make that, but not right now because I do not need one. So the thing is, for the pollution in the industries, it's going to become a problem as soon as you start to prosper. So you want to be careful and all that. But as soon as you start to lose money like I am now, you want to start expanding your industry borders so you can gain more money. So like doing this. That way I can't go that way. Let's just go this way a little bit. Curve down. As you may see, that might start to become a little bit of a problem with all these power lines in the way. So you want to make sure you place limited amounts of power lines so nothing bad like that will happen. Now I'm going to place down more industry areas so industries can start building and prospering once more. And now since I'm doing this, power is going to be a huge thing that you want to keep an eye on. Same with water. Because as soon as you get more housing, water can become a bit more of a problem. So you want more pumping stations to keep it in check, because that always helps out your water fluents and coolants. Don't do what I just did there. Because if you do that, the sewage that you just left out will get into your water. So you want to make sure you keep that away. So you want these in areas that they will actually be useful for. Water pumpings will be useful for over there, away from the sewage, because the sewage could get into your water supply and get all your civilians and citizens sick. So you want to be sure you're being careful with that. Because you see all the sewage floats down the river there. So you want to make sure you keep those water coolants away from that. It's a smart decision, but now since we have enough money, we can buy another area, which is $3,000 to buy this new area. We can build a lot over here, so if we want to do that, we could, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm starting to expand outward. And also, we have to rely on power because it's starting to become a problem once again. So with the current money I have, I'm going to place another power plant in the industrialized areas because this will help me out a lot. So now more power plants equals more power, so set the power availability, it is fine for now. We just gotta be reliable on that. Just be careful with that. As you may see, people are starting to like us, and now they're moving into our town. And we are getting close to that next milestone. We need to make sure we reach 2,000 population, so we gotta keep on expanding our town, more neighborhoods. Now, you will destroy some houses by doing this, but don't worry, it'll be okay. Because as soon as you make new houses, they should all move back into those new houses you've created. So if we start expanding into the backwards land here. Now, make sure, before you do this, you got to get more of this. Extend your water pipes, otherwise people will not have water and they will complain. So make sure you're careful. They give water to those houses. And look! Boomtown. We reached the Boomtown at 2,200. Now, if you guys want to know the last milestone for this one right here, this area that I have, it is 90,000. So we're getting closer to a big town and busy town. Right now we have Boomtown. Now we can get buses and walking tours. So the best thing to do when you stand on your first bus station and get ready to do some transfers and bus rides throughout the entire town. Make sure you place this in an area because it's kind of a noise polluted. It's noise pollution, so make sure you're careful. If you want to, you can place it in the heart of town, but people might complain about the noise. So you want to be careful where you place your bus routes. So for me anyway, it would be placed in a commercial zone area because commercials are also loud and people would complain about those too. So we're going to expand outward. And this area, let me just expand these roads too. Sorry, new houses that are being made. Alright, as soon as we expand out this way, let's just make these commercial areas zones. So commercials can move in. Make sure you're worrying about that power too, because that could also be a start making these. So you have your bus station, and you can start creating bus lines as soon as that is available. So now you don't want to rely on your power source, because as soon as we did that, you see the power is going to be consumpted more because of every other house and structure moving into the city, causing that to happen. So you want to make sure you're relying. It is something you really are going to need to keep an eye on as soon as you move forward into this game. And make sure you keep an eye on your money too, because you don't want to lose any money. So you want to be careful on what you create, because you can obviously drain money source, and that's going to become a problem. So you make sure you just create industries and keep the industry thing in check, because then you start making money. With more commercial zones and industrial zones, you should be able to make some more money. Just make sure you're being careful on what you do. And do not place these somewhere where they will be an area of pollution. Make sure you keep those away. So it's all good for now. I'm only going to record for a little bit in gameplay number 2, 3, and 4 until I reach 90,000 population. That's the goal anyway. For right now, this here will not be our downtown area. This will be a district area. Our downtown area will be somewhere out here whenever we expand and get long enough to get out there. For now, though, we're staying here, which is pretty good. Time for our first district. We'll create this entire area. Well, not this entire area. I'll just start making a few lines here. All the way down to the street right here. Let me just make sure I expand this a little bit more so it's covering the outer bands. And getting all these houses out here inside. All the way down to Ash Street will be inside. And in the future, you will see your districts appear on a radius scale. As soon as you click on them, you can see what population is inside your district and those policies you need to be making for your district as well. There we go. Shit, I messed that up. Give me a second. I'm trying to refix those. There we go. Move that this way. I need to move this. Boom. Now you see your district, so we can pause time here. See your district here with the total population and everything you're getting. So let's rename it to something reasonable, like strawberry. Oops. Bad spelling there. Alright, so now we have default styles for everything here. So let's make sure we do power usage, water usage, smoke detectors, parks and recreation. We can do a smoking ban. Recycling is a big use. Recreational use for people, so police is going to have to be pretty big, but budget will have to be increased for police. So you might want to turn that off for now. Park maintenance is obviously what you want to have as well. So yes, now you have your, obviously it's pretty fly. So